Greetings, everybody. This is Keith from Fairclough Consulting Services again. Day 4 of Black History Month. And so today, guys, we're just going to talk about our future and in terms of our children. And so our children are our future. Our children are our future. And if we want to see a bright future, we have to make sure we're putting good stuff into our children. We got to make sure we're treating them the right way, treating them with the respect that we ourselves would want. So what does that mean? That means we can't be cussing them out. We can't be embarrassing them. You know, I think a lot of times we think we're doing right by them, or we're being a good parent by going above and beyond when it comes to discipline. And I'm not talking about above and beyond in a good way. I'm talking about when you go to your kid's school and you want to embarrass them in front of everybody in the front office. I'm talking about when you're cussing your kids out in the grocery store. I'm talking about when we've seen videos of parents like shaving their kids' head the wrong way, giving them a really bad haircut and sending them to school. That stuff doesn't teach them a lesson. All it teaches them that I have a mean parent who doesn't care about me. That's all it's teaching them. We're destroying our children. I don't know how else to put it. We are destroying our children. They're dying on the inside. Some of them are terrified to say anything and they implode. And you got the other people who they explode and do a whole bunch of crazy things and hurt people. You know, so it's just like, what are we doing? We gotta do better. We gotta treat our children with respect. We gotta treat them with respect. And I'm not talking about kowtowing to them and spoiling them. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they got emotions, so we should empathize with them. When they have these emotions, and hear them out and give them a chance to explain themselves. I'm talking about when they get in trouble, you know, are you immediately lashing out on them? You know, and is it really worth all that? Does it take all that? We ask yourself that question. Or maybe there's something going on inside you, and this is just a catalyst for you to kind of turn them into a scratching post. Whatever it may be, if you have your deep-seated issues or whatever the case may be, you need help, then reach out and get that help. But we can't use our kids as scratching posts, and we got to make sure we secure our future and take care of them. What we put into them today will manifest years later. The Bible says, basically, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. And granted, that applies to everything. And you look at it. You see parents who are training their children up to be sports stars from a very early age, and what do they become in the future? Or famous musicians, what do they become in the future? So we have to make sure, if we want a bright future, if we want what's best for our children, then we gotta start taking care of them the right way. You know, the first 7 years of a child's life determines 95% of how a child's gonna end up and how they're gonna behave. The first 7 years is gonna determine for the rest of their life 95% of their behaviors. What does that say? That means those first 7 years, if you're messing up in the first 7 years, you've messed up almost for the rest of their life unless they take control of it. Is that really what you want for your children? Is that what you want for your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren? What's going on right now, we keep doing the same thing. It's in a different result, and we're not getting it. Guys, secure your future. Help your children. Respect them. Hear them out. Don't beat up on them. That doesn't help. Don't tear down their self-esteem. Don't do that. That's not helping anybody. It's not helping you. It's not helping them. So let's do better for our kids. And if you say, hey, I don't know how, or I have these other issues, guys, reach out. That's what FCS is for. We're here. Like the motto is improving the world by improving you. When we improve as people, the world gets better. That's just the way it is. So guys, reach out. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you all later.